Hey everybody, this is the Amerime Junkies podcast. Today we're talking about what are we talking about today, Comic Boss?
What
What
makes a
makes
good
a good
RPG?
RPG?
Yes.
Yes, and thank you, Queen Eek. And what's up, Demon Engine? Today
Yo.
we're going to be talking about what makes a great RPG. This should be an interesting conversation, especially when we all in the realm of this, we're also going to be revealing our favorite RPGs to each other. So this will be a good time. Stick around. It's the Amerime Junkies podcast.
Yo,
Hey.
can I just say that intro is so fucking cool? And y'all need to watch it again. Y'all see how short Corey dreads were? This is
Yo,
how
chill.
long we've been doing this. Corey's dreads wasn't even past his ears. No. I
Also
just people I
have,
said, damn, Corey dreads. Some things was short
also
back then.
also have really good genes when it comes to the hair.
His
So
hair
yeah.
is so long now.
Okay,
Yo, we've
I'm
been doing
sorry.
this shit
I,
for
I
a
thought of
minute.
a joke, a very inappropriate joke.
Say
Oh,
it.
come on, come on,
Say it.
No,
Say
no,
it.
no,
Be very
on,
inappropriate people.
no, no.
come on.
You're my
Say
best friend, and I
it.
love you, and I'm not doing it. No,
I'm
okay.
saying, come
I
on.
saw it. I saw it because you left yourself so
Do
open for
it,
that.
do it. I
No, no, it's bad. It's a
I
bad.
was
It's real
with
bad.
Damon.
It,
You can't say it. You
but we're best friends. I'm not gonna do you like that. Cause that would
oh,
be real fucked
oh,
up.
I
I'm
say
not doing
wait,
it.
Nico.
I
Please say
say yeah.
it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, cause I got good stuff when it comes to the hair G, right? I'm like, how would you know?
What?
How would you? How would you know?
How would you know? Diabolical.
But it was a joke. Like it popped right in my head immediately. And I was like, ooh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's so wrong. Oh my God, it's so wrong and rude and not okay. I'm gonna get
That
killed.
is no. That's a good one. I like that.
Corey has siblings and other family members to see where his hair would be like.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the
I
no,
know.
the other guys in my family tree, all of them are real comfortable with baldness before 30. So yeah.
Got you. Okay, so you know they don't come from your mama's side.
Oh yeah. No,
So you
no,
know
no,
for a
no,
fact it don't come from your mama's side.
no, no. I have our women's hair genes because
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Got you. Got you.
But yo, that was funny,
No, that
and
was
that
so
wasn't
wrong.
It
I'm
was
so sorry,
spicy.
best
It was
friend.
very,
Like,
no.
it was
no,
very spicy.
no.
Well, I
I
don't
still
accept the
feel bad.
apology. That was funny, and that was a good one.
I still feel bad.
Don't
Oh
please.
God.
Oh, that was fine. That was minor league. Come on.
Okay, fair enough. But
Anyway,
yeah, I'm
back to the
terrible for even
task at
thinking of that
hand.
first.
Back to the task at hand. Uh, first,
What makes a good RPG?
and I think just in that statement, it goes into like what what are some of our favorite RPGs because I believe there should be a correlation to the RPGs you like and because some of the features that go into said RPG, correct?
Yeah,
I would agree. I would absolutely
me too.
agree. I think for me,
So,
the first RPG I fell in love with was Fable. And
Fable's
I
my
had no
shit.
prior experience to Fable
Fable is
before
my
Fable
shit.
2. I started on Xbox. Xbox 360. Well,
Shout
no, no,
out to
no. I didn't start on
Freedom.
Xbox 360. I started on PlayStation. And then when I fell into Fable, particularly because, like, I don't know, I started playing games on PlayStation 1, right? And most of those games are like fighting games, driving games. I guess if you want to count Mary Kate and Ashley's Magical Mystery Ball, that was an RPG.
What?
Because you played as one of the twins in the mall. Like you had to like
Sure.
in order to escape the mall. Like it was a cute like thing for Mary Kate and Ashley. Also, like them women have money if their parents didn't fuck them over.
No, they
If their
still got
parents looked
money.
out, yeah, their parents looked out. They don't even need like their
They
kids will have money. Like,
they literally make clothing for the super rich. That's literally their brand.
Is it?
oh, then yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got bread. So yeah, like that was probably the very first RPG I played, not knowing it was an RPG
Right.
at
Okay.
the time. And but then like me falling in love with RPGs was probably Fable 2. Because I had no prior experience to the first one. I only played the second one.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. That Fable 2, when it comes to sequels, that was
That
definitely
was
a
great.
huge leap forward.
I
No
stand
doubt.
on my soapbox every
I
day.
learned an English
Talk
accent
about
because of that
talent in
that
favor.
game. No bullshit. That's how I learned my English accent. All right. That's bad.
Hey
Hilarious.
everybody, look, it's Chicken Chaser. That was a nickname they gave me on there because I kept
Chicken
kicking chicken.
chaser.
It's Chicken Chaser. Yo,
Mm-mm.
yo,
Hilarious.
Fable is to this day one of my favorite games of all time. Like I said, shout out to Playground who's making the new Fable. I was hoping to
Yes,
see
Lord.
something this year, but I will patiently wait.
Let them
Uh,
cook.
yeah. I don't know what my first
After this last
RPG
summer
was.
game fest, it really was a let them cook moment because it was like so. That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember my first RPG game, but definitely Fable. Uh, it might have been Onimusha.
Mm.
Yeah, that counts. I can
Yeah,
see it counts.
yeah. It might have been Onimusha.
And
Um,
don't make me miss Mass Effect. The
Oh,
Mass
I
Effect
already
series.
knew. We'll get there, Nico. I already knew you wasn't going to forget Mass Effect.
Of course.
Yeah, like
I'm
come
a
on,
part of the N7 cult.
come on, come on. But
uh Good
I
shit.
think one of the first RPGs I specifically remember is Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo,
I think
Mm.
that's probably everybody's first RPG. Well, the majority of people's first RPG is probably
and that
Final
shit
Fantasy.
was brutal. I
But
was
I did.
like, I was stuck on one boss at like level 8, and I was mad.
Do that.
I
Get
was
me
mad as
on.
shit.
I didn't pick up Final Fantasy until 10. Then I
Wow,
Mm.
went back. Yeah, and then I
I
went
didn't
back
pick
and
it up
picked it
until 15.
wow, double wow.
Because
What
like
about you, Gina?
I saw seven and attempted to play seven, but the copy of Final Fantasy that we had or we borrowed from somebody never worked in our PlayStation 2.
Mm.
So it never worked for us, so we just never played it. But I always thought it looked fucking amazing. You know what's funny? Y'all
Mm.
all know Tanya. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tanya has been and
Yeah.
for context for the audience, Tanya has been our photographer for Amerime for all our professional photos and things like that for the last several years. Tanya loves Final Fantasy. Final
Interesting.
Fantasy 7 is something that she actually played. Mind you, this woman don't
Final
really play
Fantasy
games
7 is
like that
probably
at
one of the
all.
best.
Huh?
Final Fantasy 7 is probably one of the best Final Fantasies to be
Of
made.
all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've heard a lot of y'all say that. So I'm like, damn, even her? Because she is a geek, but she's not really like a nerd, in
Right.
my opinion.
But
And
then you
so
saw
to
her
see
nerd
even
out.
her, yes, to see her even be like, no, that is a good game. I'm like, how about this? How about this? Because I am ultimate confusion. You know what I mean? But I even played like Final Fantasy 15. I still need to finish it. I
Ah,
think I
yes,
got
the
through the
boy
first act.
band.
Yeah, I think I got through the first act of that and did not get to
Li-
finish. Like, yeah.
Listen, Comic Boss, I saw you laugh. At the end of the day, just aesthetically, Final Fantasy 15 looks like a really long K-pop music video.
Right.
Yep. Because he's like brooding the whole time, like in the car, just staring out the window and shit. Like, nigga, what's going on?
I
All it
mean,
needed, all it needed was a music video break featuring Psy or Big
I watched.
Bang.
I
I can
didn't
see
play
that.
it personally. I watched Lamont play it a bunch of times, so I know exactly what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, if y'all look at my Twitch channel, there is a clip, a highlighted clip of me playing Final Fantasy 15 because I was supposed to be recording my show, but I was really having serious difficulty because at that time I think I had death in my circle as far as like, people that I knew, people that I respected, colleagues and friends were passing away. And I just couldn't do it. I just did not have the mental fortitude or strength to do anything else but game that day. So it was like, yeah, niggas, it's a mental health day. We not you're not about to see me. You about to see me play this game, and we're gonna talk a little bit about, you know, what it means to protect your peace, what it means to deal with death and to grieve, and we talked about a little bit of that. But yes,
So
RPGs
what?
is my face space. I've
So
been
what's
playing
your favorite
Saints Row
RPG?
right now.
Is it story? Is it character progression? Is it taking your character from zero to hero?
Mm.
Story. It's always story for me. Like honestly, I will absolutely and Corey hates this, but I will absolutely um put all the mods on, make it
Oh,
as
we
easy
know.
as possible. Why? Because I want to get to the story. I'm trying to skip through the combat as quickly as possible because I don't really give a shit about that. I
Right,
want to know what's going on. Y'all niggas got me invested from the title screen and the prologue.
right.
What's
What's
going on?
next? Right. What's next? What about you, Sig?
Um,
What's your favorite part of an RPG?
Sometimes most of the time it's a lot. Some of the conversations are really good. The sometimes my favorite thing in RPGs are the random encounters, the side story
Mhm.
that you just stumbled upon. That if you had just stayed on the beaten path, you would have never known about it. Like I really enjoy those, and plus, nothing beats a really good combat system,
Yes.
be it
Yeah.
turn
I've
based
heard
or
Avowed.
otherwise.
I've heard Avowed has a really, really good combat system. Like people hate
Indeed,
the
it does.
stories, but the combat system is like very much enjoyable from what I've heard from gamers. I played
I,
Avowed.
I'm with you, Corey. I like the little side missions that they throw at you unsuspectingly. Speaking of, I have a quick story about that and Fable, right?
Hmm.
So I'm playing Fable. I got my family up and running, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I had my brother come because Fable, they had
Which one are
jumping
you talking about? One, two, or
uh,
three?
two.
Okay.
So Fable had jump in, jump out crossplay, right?
Yep.
And my brother came like, let me show you my home and how I got my kingdom set up. So I'm showing him everything, and my son runs up to me, right? He like, hey, Dad, why is Mom crying? I'm like, oh, what's happening here? Little side story. Okay. So I go to it. and she said our daughter has left to be an adventurer like you, and she got captured by the goblins. I like what the fuck. Not knowing this type of thing could even happen in the game. So I had to go find her. And I found her in the cave with the goblins, and they had my daughter hanging over like a pot. They was about
It
to
was gonna
cook my
eat
daughter.
her.
Yeah, I went ethereal because I was a mage and I used level 4 spells the whole time and just cooked that whole cave for the goblins. And to me, I always remember that. You know, it was a long time ago. I always remember that because that shouldn't have happened. Like why did that happen? I mean,
Right.
like my exploits got out there so far that my daughter decided to run away and become an adventurer. Like that to me, that was a chef's kiss of a side mission I wasn't expecting.
One mission I had, and one of my favorites is Cyberpunk. So I was trying to get this naked cat to come into my apartment. It was a side mission, but I needed cat food. So I'm driving around Night City, going to every corner store to see who has cat food. I go into one diner because even diners have random other foods. I go in there, I grab the cat food. As soon as I come out of that food menu, there's guys in there holding up the joint, and like I'm just like, what? And they're like, put your hands in the air, and the dialogue options came. I was like, nah, fuck y'all. It was like, no, fuck y'all. I was like, okay. And it was like that my character had enough street cred. They're like, don't you know who I am? I'm like, I'll wipe you guys out like shit stains. I was like, oh, I was like, they're gonna want to fight. Then they were just like, oh shit, it's that V dude. Let's get out of here. And they ran. I was like,
Oh, wow. I have never come across that.
and then I took the pet food back to my spot and got the cat in my apartment.
It's definitely the side progressions, which to me makes a great RPG. The little stuff that the developers thinks about that the gamer does not.
I got a question out there. I got a question for you guys. Um, do you prefer the real time battles, or did you prefer the active time battles, those turn based
That's
RPGs?
that's what turned me off of Final Fantasy was turn based fighting.
Mm, okay. I oh, it kind of just
Oh,
I
I
enjoy
didn't
it
realize I
because
was muted. Go ahead.
I, I enjoy it because it makes my battle choices. It becomes way more strategic and how you move.
I get what you're saying. Because I've played a few turn-based games. The Ascent. I've played, Baldur's Gate. I've played a few others as well. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is probably the most recent. But we played The Ascent, which was an interesting game in itself. Like we were playing two different turn-based game, turn-based fighting RPGs, and
Mm.
it was interesting, enjoyable. I see what you mean by like the strategic part, but I also feel like that is a little bit easier to handle and to deal with rather than active real time fighting. Because
Mm.
with active real time fighting, sometimes you have to be. I feel like sometimes active real time fighting is made for people without disabilities, if that makes sense,
Okay.
because it requires a certain level of skill. Now, of course, that PlayStation has come up with this interesting gamepad kind of like controller that you can use with one hand. Um, that in and of itself is very interesting and useful now. But before, what did people with disabilities like? How could they play these games and enjoy them as well? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm also noticing how a lot of these games and companies are making things more accessible for everyone and not just, those who are able-bodied and able-thumbed.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Because you got people who used to enjoy games and can't anymore because they had a stroke.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I I like the fact that they are making things a lot more accessible for everyone, especially
About
the disabled folks. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, Xbox has a wide range of controllers for those particular needs.
Yeah, and like, but that's what I'm saying though. I like the
Yeah.
fact that like makers are thinking about are having those things in mind. You get what I'm saying? Um, and are making it at least easier and giving players more control over like how they do the controls, whatever. Because maybe you're someone with Asperger's who doesn't like to change, like uh who wants to remap your controller exactly the same for every game. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
If like, okay, well, jump is X and punch is triangle or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I want that
Yeah.
for every game, and you can do that now. I don't know. That also makes a good RPG because then it
Cyberpunk
had
developers
like
to do that.
everyone has access.
Mm.
Like a lack of access also is why a lot of really, really good games did not do well. I mean, look at Cyberpunk.
What you mean?
Cyberpunk is an amazing game. Cyberpunk been an amazing game. However, at launch, yeah,
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk had a horrible launch.
oh
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? It was not accessible, and that's even for the regular motherfuckers.
yeah. That was just an
But it was
abysmal
a great, but it's
game
a great
launch.
art. But it was a
Yeah.
great RPG. You get what I'm saying? And over the last several years, they have refined it and added on to it and everything. And I think this was supposed to be the last year that they was going to be messing with it because they supposed to be working on a goddamn sequel.
Hmm.
Um, but it's like that. It's like that. It's like when you well, y'all do, so y'all probably wouldn't get this, but my girlies out there that's listening, y'all would get it. It's like when you first get your hair done, and whoever did your hair is like very like proud of themselves and pleased with their work. So they're just kind of like their hands are kind of up, wanting to like primp and fix, but there's nothing to primp and
I
fix because it's
know
perfection.
exactly what you mean.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Y'all
I get
dudes,
it.
so maybe
I
not.
remember
It may land.
haircuts.
Not even just haircuts, this period, like of getting your hair retwisted or whatever, there's that
Ah,
that like wanting to touch it a little bit, wanting to like make sure like, you getting rid of any strays, whatever. I feel like that's that feeling I'm talking about. But I'm on a tangent. Moving on. Sorry. Super tangent.
no, because I was thinking about I as much as I love Star Wars KOTOR,
Hmm.
the fact that they were like turn based always bothered the hell out of me.
But the
Seen a
story was
couple games where you
amazing
could turn
though.
it off.
That was not one of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do like the fact that like some games will give you a choice though.
yeah, like uh Dragon Quest.
Well, I haven't played
Dragon
Dragon Quest in
yeah
years now.
yeah Dragon Quest gave you that option. It was like listen, you could play straight up or you could do turn based. It's like
I didn't even know you could do that with Dragon Quest.
yes, you could. Yep.
So,
Because
so also like
I remember that.
like character progression, right? The skill tree.
Oof.
Of the RPG.
You know what game had the most complicated skill tree?
Diablo.
What you gonna say?
Diablo. Did it?
I was gonna say it's
Now,
between Diablo. It's between Diablo and Skyrim.
Yo, Skyrim skill tree is expensive.
Yo, that's putting it nicely.
It's a right
it's
point
just
to
like
see it.
you'll be here for a while. Basically, is what that says.
Though once you get your little points in and you time to level up your character, it's a little overwhelming, honestly. If you don't have a certain build in mind for your character,
Hmm.
then
You're
it's gonna
gonna have a bad
like you said,
time.
you're gonna be up there. You're gonna be up there in a
Mm.
competition
See, that wouldn't work for a player like me because I'd be mad as shit. Because that's actually kind of how it happened in with Diablo for me though. Also, because I was like, oh, I like this skill. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that one looks cool. Like and
You
yeah.
just thought you could just go.
the two
Uh huh.
RPGs I'm playing right now got complicated skill trees. Dragon Age Inquisition, no, Dragon Age
You play Inquisition?
the Dragon, yeah.
I have
Drag,
I
a quota to
yo
fill.
I wait what?
What you say, Demon?
I have a quota to fill. I'm sorry, Nico. Well, what do you mean talking about skills? Like you're actually playing the game. Shit's on autoplay.
hey yo, he out here taking strays?
Add a quota to me. I'm sorry. I love
Yeah,
you.
this nigga ain't pop up all podcast. He just popped up,
Flip
shot a
this.
joke, and then disappeared.
Right, just disappear right back in the into this
Damn,
motherfucking
nigga,
chat.
like that wasn't even a stray. That was from the grassy knoll.
Like yo, like mind you, the one I had for Corey was funny, but
I'm on
like
the
I
hill.
wasn't really trying to hurt his feelings. Like
Yeah, I know that, but like I
this
got a
is
quota
why
to
he
fill.
is mayhem. This is why he is mayhem.
Damn,
But
that
I'm
shit
gonna
was
get you back.
She gonna beat
But I'm
your
gonna
ass.
get you back. I'm gonna get your ass back for sure.
damn.
Hmm.
Okay, whatever you say, skill issue. Back to the conversation at hand.
Fuck you. I have had to spend a good majority of my adult life
And
working.
the
I
funny
don't
thing is,
have time
she
to
was
be sitting
expecting to hear
there.
all this from me. That's the funny part. I've said nothing. Like,
It's always the one closest to you, dog.
It really do. It
It's
really do
always
be.
the
I,
one closest
It
to
be your
you.
own people. It be your own people.
I'm sorry, I had to.
you,
I just,
You supposed
you,
to be my twin.
I am your
Ni-
twin. That's
Nico,
why I gotta
yo,
come from me.
Nico was waiting for me to say something about it too. That's why I'm just like, nope, not doing it.
What
This
they
man,
say, betrayal never comes from your enemy.
Sad thing about betrayal, it never comes from an enemy.
Yeah, but what about you, Mo? Like, what would you say is a complicated skill tree?
Mm, I'm actually trying to think of a game where I actually had to deal with a skill tree.
because a lot of
Yeah, because you
times
don't you play a lot of live service games.
no, and when he does play anything RPG, like most of the time, he just keeps trying to beat the thing over the head until eventually it works.
Monster Hunter,
No, Elden
Animal
Ring.
abuse.
not
Yeah,
not to
Monster
say
Hunter.
not
Monster
to
Hunter
say
was
that
the
that
last
has a skill
RPG.
tree, but no. I was thinking about all the RPGs he's actually like I've actually watched him
Yeah,
play.
Monster Hunter was the last one he played.
Monster Hunters. Before
Monster
that,
Hunter, Final
it was
Fantasy, Kingdom
God of
Hearts.
War, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, God of
oh
War is an RPG.
I just maxed out everything.
Oh, mm.
Dude,
The only
fuck picking and
Go
choosing. I'm just
go
maxing
with
out
heavy
everything.
But wait,
stuff.
you didn't share. You also didn't share your favorite RPG.
Oh, that Kingdom Hearts. Almost the entirety of Kingdom Hearts.
I was about to say,
I was about to
don't
say
say the
all of
entire.
it.
I was,
I
don't say all of it.
Even
I
though it's episode 1.3 remix dubstep edition.
okay. So the ones I didn't play were Chain of Memories because I didn't like the fucking card system. I just wanted to smack. I wanted to use magic and smack niggas with a keyblade. What's all this extra shit?
Nico likes story, and Lamont just want to go heavy action.
I mean,
Heavy
honestly,
stuff.
I think you would have enjoyed Ragnarok.
You talking
Uh,
about God of War?
Hmm.
He
I
played
beat it.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I thought I sat and
Yeah.
watched you play that.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
beat it.
yeah,
I just
that was
didn't
a
beat the
beautiful
DLC.
story.
Didn't beat Valhalla.
But you know what's crazy though? I don't mind watching other players play games that I know I'll never play. Like
Same.
Assassin's
All the
Creed.
game. Oh,
You know what? I can't say that. I can't even say that.
the new Assassin's Creed is fire.
I may just well, yeah, it is fire. I may actually jump into that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, Assassin's Creed Shadows is not as good as Ghost of Tsushima, but it's a
Mm,
great Assassin's Creed game, and it's an actual Assassin's Creed game.
true
Shout out
that.
to Ubisoft for going back to the roots.
Watch they leave the roots next upload.
the next one,
The next
like
game.
their next one is supposed to be in China.
Yeah, see, that's definitely assassin territory.
Yeah, I just don't know what dynasty. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ubisoft and Nico, who makes Dragon Age?
That would be um
Rainfire,
BioWare.
right? Yeah.
BioWare.
Ubisoft and BioWare to me tell some of the most the best story, especially when it comes to
Ah,
RPG.
all right, hold on, pause. I
but then they,
disagree. Kojima
hmm,
Productions. Kojima Productions.
I can't call that
Kojima
an RPG.
makes movies.
Kojima's stuff is like movies.
He makes movies. They are
Okay,
beautiful.
fair.
Yeah, beautiful, but it's
Yeah,
very little gameplay in Kojima games.
I definitely won't say that, but okay.
What's the name is a walking simulator. It's a great
No,
walking
no,
simulator.
no, it's not.
Uh,
If you play Death Stranding like it's a walking simulator, that's on you. Timeout.
You the UPS
Death
man.
Death Stranding
You
is not a walking
right.
simulator.
You the
There is
UPS man with some
there are
action.
there are several different ways you can go about the game.
Yeah, there are
That
multiple approaches. That's for
how
sure.
you do it depends on what you do. So
But
if you
none of
make it a
them
walking
work for
simulator,
me.
guess what? It's a
It get
walking
too close.
simulator for you.
But here's the thing though, no matter what you do, somebody gonna get all up in your grill. And I don't like that. I'm a far like range kind of player. I don't
Yeah.
do like you all up in my face. I don't like that. I don't like
You're
that.
too close.
Yeah, too close. I need 6 feet. You know what I mean? 6 feet. I was about to go on a tangent.
That's why I like Rebecca's shotgun in Cyberpunk. If someone uses Sand Devastate and gets too close, shotgun to the chest.
Yeah.
Like, and you're on the
Shout out to
floor.
everyone, Joe. Shout out to Rebecca. She's a real one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to add Bethesda to that too, because Fallout and
Yeah, the Fallout series, like, mind
Skyrim.
you, I've never played any of the games. I've just heard the lore. And just the lore alone is just like I tried to play it. Like I started with 4 and I love that storyline. I was so interested. And then I saw the giant bugs and I was like, nah, sorry. Can't do it.
Now, now what I love now what I love about stuff like Fallout And Fallout, Mass Effect, and The Witcher, dialogue choices and consequences.
Yes.
I hate that. That's
Definitely,
my least favorite
definitely
part
on
about an
Mass Effect.
RPG is the consequences.
Definitely on
'Cause,
Mass Effect. I love
Cyberpunk too,
it.
because I've said the wrong
yeah.
thing and got people
Oh,
killed.
you can't even. Here's the thing, though. You can't even be a good person in Cyberpunk
No,
because niggas will
No,
play you, will
yeah,
take
no.
advantage so hard,
you got played
and
by the
it's
Voodoo
like,
Boys, didn't you?
shit. I got played by so me.
Oh well, yeah. Duh. I remember watching that and laughing. I was like, "Wow, she gonna save her." Like these hoes ain't loyal.
And I was like, you bitch.
You
Like
real, you like you real like. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't even want to
again,
go on the
this is
tangent
someone
with that,
coming
but yeah,
from no experience with Cyberpunk.
song
So
I
really
know.
please the fuck out you.
I wouldn't trust that hoe.
Song
I
really
didn't
please
she
the
didn't
fuck
give me
out
a
you.
reason not to trust her. You get what I'm saying?
The second she silenced Johnny, I was like, "All right, she's a threat, a very strong threat." I was
Yeah,
like,
because you gotta have
That
some
whole
real major hardware to do some shit like that.
that
not
whole
only that, but
DLC was
she
fucked up.
she she unlocked a new skill tree in your body. All of that made
Right,
me very scared of this bitch. I was like, nope, can't trust her too much. Mm-mm. She might be making room in my body for her.
right.
Right.
True. That is a
See,
possibility.
see, you let your guard down when you supposed to be the most conspiracy theory person in this game. Can't trust nobody.
Can't trust nobody.
Again, I was not aware of what like Night City was. That's my bad. I may do another playthrough. I have to finish the
Don't
game
trust
first, but I may do
nobody.
another
Do
playthrough
another
and just be
playthrough
ruthless as fuck.
natural.
No,
Yeah, don't go in
No
knowing somebody's
mods.
gonna fuck you over. Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Miko like
Oh,
mine
anyway,
all day.
All day, every day. I told you, I play games to de-stress, not reactivate my nervous system.
uh,
Speaking
I don't
of
need to react. Like, cause
speaking
yo,
of
you didn't see me playing Mass Effect 2 going from Mass Effect 1. I was stressed. Mind you, I was playing on console at that. So there were no mods. This was all skills. And my God, I was having a bad fucking time in the beginning because they
how do you
just
think?
changed everything.
How do you think I felt when it first came out? I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell is this?
love
I
Mass Effect.
died like 7 times in the beginning, just going to try to get Garrett. I
Shit,
was
So
at
so
one point,
fucking mad, bro. I almost like I rage quit twice.
I was ready to say, "Fuck Garrett."
shout out to Gary. He's the homie. How
Garrus,
could you leave him? He's the
Garrus,
homie.
Garrus the
Garrett.
carrying. I
I
listen.
probably said Garrett.
If I have an option to get him, I'm going to go get him.
Yeah, like I was pissed off at Miranda
He's
because
my
in my
ace.
first playthrough, Garrus fucking died because of this bitch and her big ass mouth and her fucking
Uh,
ego.
I love consequences.
Garrus got carried off by the goddamn collectors, by the swarm because of her. She was like, "Oh,
Yes,
theoretically any biotic can do it, bitch. You couldn't. I love Garrus because of your ass."
yes. To me, when it comes to RPG, that is one of the best things. It is like Chris said, the consequences. You lose people, you lose things, and in the Cyberpunk DLC, if you make technically the right decision, you lose everything.
Yep,
You lose everything, and it sucks. But
it
as a
does.
gamer, it's amazing. Like holy shit, I didn't see that coming. I can't even be Venable.
Yeah, like
You
with
just
the
stay
with
with your
with the
fucking
conclusion.
obscurity.
Wait, with the conclusion, going back to that, with the conclusion of the DLC, because I'm pretty much there. I looked at two different outcomes. It's either you are selfish, pretty much, and condemn the people of Dogtown to extinction, or you know that it's better, like the collective will be better off in someone else's hands. And I saw both outcomes, and I was like, dang, like the treatment just after the decision is just like night and fucking day. And then like the first time I saw like, like, oh yeah, I'll be a good little soldier, sure. And I seen what that nigga did and then went back to see the other side of that shit. And I was just like, wow, the dignity, the empathy, the respect at the very least, is like night and fucking day. Niggas is gonna be mad at me. I don't give a fuck.
That's the whole thing, especially with games like Mass Effect, Cyberpunk, Fable had heavy consequences,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and
And like they really made it. And what I love the most about those games at the end when the decision is a really shitty one, they make sure you sit with it throughout the credits. They
yes,
don't they don't fuck up and transition over to like
yes,
some jolly music. It's like no,
you fucked
like
up.
oh, like wait. As a matter of fact, a good RPG I remember from the PlayStation from I think it was the 360 era, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Okay.
And in the game, there were like little side missions you could do to get more XP to level up your characters. Now, these were always optional. At the end of the game, the watcher comes in and tells you how doing or not doing those little side missions affects the entire game. And
Mm.
I was going through it because I was just like, oh. It was like, yeah, because you didn't do this, Namor the Submariner was assassinated. I was like, oh.
That was a side mission.
I was like, but oh. And this is like in space, you let Lilandra die, so the Shi'ar Empire collapses, and their next move is to come to Earth, and I'm like, oh. You failed to save Odin, so now the Frost Giants are invading
Wow.
Asgard. I'm just like, oh damn. And then there's just like, thanks for playing. I'm like, wait, what?
All right, bye.
Like
You
you
let
fucked us
everybody
all.
down.
Bye, nigga.
You let everybody down. Bye.
Oh man.
Well, what about these new type of RPGs? These not roguelike, but Bloodborne like. These
Oh,
heavy, hard Elden Ring, Rage
firm
Quit.
software games.
Yeah, they they are heavy. They are like Elden Ring is an amazing game,
Eh,
I don't
but
know
it's
how y'all find that to be enjoyable. I mean, it's
I
an
do
interesting story.
not.
Don't get me wrong, but
I do not, Nico. I'm with you on
I'm
the
not a
low Elden
masochist.
Ring.
That's why.
I play Elden Ring I think twice, and when you come out that cavern and that motherfucker on that horse is the first boss you meet, like with no experience, I'm like, no, I'm cool off of
Right.
this
I
shit.
don't need to be humbled about my abilities. I'm cool. I know where I'm at. I know what
I
I excel at, and I know what I do not excel at.
I have played several firm software games. I beat the first three Dark Souls games. I got halfway through Bloodborne, and I'll say this: sometimes I get tired. Can't do that shit no more. Uh,
Right. I'm
I
not a
watch.
masochist.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Like the
Yeah.
RPGs I
Some
do,
people
the
like getting
RP,
folded like laundry.
like I play Cyberpunk on hard, and that means I have between 3 to 5 hits before I'm dead. I could work with that. I could work with that. I'm not gonna play it on its hardest level where I don't. I could be decapitated in one foul swoop.
Right.
I'm good.
Let us know in the
Uh,
comments. What is your type of RPG? Do you play games like Bloodborne and Souls like what they call Souls like type game? Like I'm with Nico. I think that shit is borderline masochist.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
definitely masochism.
masochists, hey demon,
Yes, yes. Lamont plays those type of
First
games.
the fuck off, bitch. I ain't a masochist. I
uh
ain't.
huh.
Huh?
Look at
What? Nigga, what?
in the
We
words of
lying
that
now?
Lamont
one
We
that
lying
Lamont
one
on
white boy.
Lamont
Juneteenth?
plays
On this
those.
here day
Bull,
of Juneteenth?
bullshit.
Oh here,
The
Lamont
Look,
on
ancestors.
Juneteenth.
You're a masochist sprinkled in brat with a chewy subby middle. Bitch, please.
first of all,
I,
I may
I
have
would also
played
say
Elden Ring,
sadist. I would
but I
like to throw
believe
sadist in
I
there
am
as well.
I am far more of a violent sadist than I am a masochist. That's a
Say
conversation
that.
for another day. You don't get to see it. You're not the target audience, nigga. The fuck?
Oh,
You're correct.
oh.
I am not the target audience.
Fucking
The walls are
disrespect me, bitch.
fighting.
He's still a masochist when it comes to video
Oh,
games.
No, if
save
I
it
was a
for your
masochist,
Discord.
if I was a masochist when it comes to video games, I would still be playing Elden Ring. I would be on my New Game Plus 7. I beat the game, started New Game Plus, and then deleted the shit. If I was a masochist, I would have kept Spider-Man on my fucking system, even after like getting stuck in the Craven fight. Every time I load in, just Craven, ready there, whoop my ass, my hardest difficulty. If I was the actual masochist, that was just shit would still be on my system, but I'm not.
Okay, you're a
Maybe not for
masochist that
games.
definitely like he he's a masochist that knows his safe word well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not knows the shape. What? Why?
And that is
I
Why y'all like
kid,
this?
I kid, I
I
kid,
hope
I kid, I
the
kid.
and
next
that
time you
is
go to make yourself
the
something delicious, do you got stairs? Are you on the second floor? Do you have to walk up? A number doesn't matter. The next time you make yourself something delicious after you've been starving all day, after a hard, long week of work, I hope you trip and drop
Oh,
that shit.
oh,
Spill
and
that
come
today I'm
on.
supposed
sweat
to
That's
be
shit
that's your
all
13th
over the fucking floor.
reason.
and today I'm supposed to be making short ribs. Anyway.
don't drop
Short
the short
ribs,
words,
they
guys.
belong on the ground.
Don't drop the short words.
I won't. uh, but no, seriously though, RPGs, I, they will always have a place in the gaming world.
RPG
Don't
is like
don't
the
let don't
goal.
let don't let all this live service bullshit fool you. RPGs are still here to stay. I'm looking forward to the Outer Worlds Part Two
Same. I
because
haven't even, I refuse to even watch any of the trailers though, because I haven't finished the first one. I'm almost finished, but like I got some stuff to
it,
complete and
it
Did
all
you
of
gets
that.
see?
expansive, yo. It get
Did you
like
see
it.
the guy speed run that during the 12 minutes?
I'm
Huh?
sorry. What?
Yeah, it's on IGN. He's speed run a game in 12 minutes.
Wow. Interesting.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I've seen it. I've
Like
seen it because I didn't believe
I'll
the
go
news
look
at
this shit
first.
up because
But
I ain't gonna lie, I
the
gotta call
developers
bullshit
of
on
the
that.
game sat there and watched it, and they was pissed. because somebody beat their game in 12 fucking minutes.
That's just like that asshole who starts Breath of the Wild and goes straight to the boss battle and wins. Like, get the fuck out of it. Fuck you.
Why even play the game? Yeah, and shout out
I
to
mean,
Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is an
I'm not
amazing RPG.
I'm not gonna lie. If you do that, it really is impressive. But naturally, my first reaction is gonna be "fuck you."
My whole thing is you paid the money for the game and for what?
For what? For
You
what?
paid
Especially
$60 for 12 minutes. That's crazy.
and
That
especially
sounds
an
like you
mean,
just paid a
RPG.
hooker.
An RPG is
That's
meant to be
probably dope.
Save
savory.
a hooker, use your hand.
Just,
And
just
shout out to what is it? Claire Obscura 33. Title
hey,
running for Game of the Year. That joint probably gonna be Game of the Year.
that's smooth.
And
Expedition 33?
Oh yeah, that yo,
Is that what you're
and
talking about?
what Claire
yeah,
Obscura? Yeah. Claire
nothing
Obscura
but
Yeah.
good
33.
stuff. Nothing but good stuff from that. Oh man,
That's probably gonna be Game of the Year right there. I don't see really anything messing with it.
we
Ghost of
shall
Yotei
we
is
still
coming
got
out.
plenty of time. Hold that tongue, big beard. We
Ghost
never
of
know
Yotei coming out.
because let's be honest, Expedition 33 was not on anybody's fucking radar.
It was not.
It's
It was
it's
not.
it we're entering the territory where it really can be it's
Anybody.
anybody has a chance. Anybody and everybody has a
Outer
chance.
Worlds 2 come out this year. $80 now if you buying the
If
physical
you
copy.
let's be honest, you only have a chance if you're coming out this year.
Like and it depends because the Game Awards is in November, November, I think. So,
They
I mean,
changed
So
it?
much.
we still got Ghost of Yotei and Outer Worlds 2. But
Oh
Clear
yeah.
Position
By the
33.
way, recent update as of yesterday, Borderlands 4 is now $70.
Where was it before?
80.
80. Oh,
Yeah.
they bring it down.
Yeah, especially after the game director was like, "Well, if you really want the game, you'll find a way to get $80." I was like, "Dog, that was a statement you should have not said."
I mean,
Like the
albeit
sound,
true,
the sound
That's
of
what I'm
silence
saying
would have
don't
been
be
because
counting
better.
my
hold on a
pockets,
second.
homie.
You would
Albeit true.
you can't say it's true since they dropped that shit.
That's what I'm saying, Nico. But
Well,
Statements like
Borderlands the
that will get your
movie
shit thrown in the bargain bin. You gonna have
was trash.
and yeah, albeit true, he still shouldn't have said it because that's not how you get people
Yeah,
to want to buy your product.
Because
Period.
like I say, let's be honest, GTA 6 is gonna hover around $100, and motherfuckers is gonna buy it.
probably.
So what would
They gonna.
Ultimate Edition be
Or no,
then?
you know what the ultimate petty move would be? The ultimate petty move because they already know they're making their money. If they just charge $60 for GTA 6. Because they'll be like, how come you guys didn't raise the price? What for? We know every
We don't
console on
need
the planet is
to.
going to have one.
We don't need to. We know we're gonna make $4 billion on this show.
it's, it's like, how come you didn't raise your price? What for? We did. We know it.
If we projected $10 billion off this game, we straight.
Didn't you
Like,
say they
like,
spent like at least $1 billion on it?
yeah.
Yeah, they're close to $1 billion.
I mean, they spent 250 on the last one,
This one,
and then
this one is,
then another 250 went back in development for the online.
I think they're hovering around a half for now.
Mm.
all right.
But
Y'all just talking to talk now. We didn't hit our time. Say your goodbyes.
well, it looks like we've ended. We're at the end of the road for this week. We hope you enjoyed our conversation.
What's your favorite RPG? Let us know in the comments, and we'll post it.
Who's your favorite who's your favorite RPG antagonist? That's a good one as well.
That's a
Of
better
course,
one.
these are all for our precious comment section.
Who's your favorite RPG antagonist? What's your favorite RPG? And what's your favorite junkie? I want to start a fight in the comments.
And why?
Comment.
And why is it me?
God, that's
Oh
cute.
Lord, look at this. Anyway, make sure you guys are subscribed here to Amerime Media right here on YouTube. And you folks who are out there listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever have you else, appreciate the download. Please let us know what you think in your comment section. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye. Bye, everyone.